Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. This is Grumpy Grandpa. If you were following me on my previous campaign, you'll notice I'm on a fresh start campaign screen. So I was playing the game on version 1.06, and 1.07 went live on Tuesday or Wednesday. I paused on doing the video because I wanted to do it the day that it did release, but I decided to wait and see if any other YouTubers had issues. Any other YouTubers who were playing version 1.06 had issues going forward with the update. I watched Vlogging Through History play his game, and his campaign was a lot longer and probably closer. He probably started at the start of 106 beta, and he played his, and it didn't look like there were any game-breaking glitches going on. So went forward with mine, and I had some very, very strange glitches right off the start. I had armies transporting across the map, loss of sound. There's quite a few things going on. Probably should have written them all down to pass them on to the devs, but I didn't. Tried verifying the game files, that didn't work. Uninstalled and reinstalled the game, and that just ended up breaking my save files. So here we are, starting a fresh campaign. So we'll be doing a fresh campaign from spring 1861 for the Confederacy. Set difficulty very hard, aggressiveness very high. And right, so let's go ahead and choose some starting things here. Oh, I'm also turning feuds off because you know what? No, I'll leave them on. They're a little annoying, but I'll leave them on. So I'm going to do something a little different this time. I want to go down the industrialization route and see if I can't do slave emancipation from the southern side. And I believe I will start with Southern Pacific Railroad, just get the railroads built. Not sure if I want to keep Virginia as the headquarters, or go with arms agents or native allies. Kind of rough choices there. What's the causes of disunion? Christian support for pro-slavery fighters will increase southern support in all slave states by +20, but will also increase northern support in all free states by 10. Slaves to the west. Ooh, all ports start with a higher upgrade level. Filibustering, I did use this in a previous campaign, and I actually ended up with a whole division of Cubans fighting in one of my armies. It was kind of fun, to be honest. Crap. You know what? Supporting the slave states, Virginia's gonna be bad to begin with, so I'll keep Old Dominion and keep that one running. Alright, so let's go ahead and start a new one. So as this campaign is kicking off, I do like to have flavor in my armies. So if you're a subscriber to my channel and you'd like to have a brigade in one of my armies, please say so in the comments. Let me know what state, officer, uniforms, and if I can accommodate you. Let's skip through that. Alright, we're at the start of the war. So, nothing going to be happening right now, so start with Militia Act 1 right off the bat. And I am going to pause it here for the time being, and I will be back when I have something to, once the war kicks off and we start talking about things a little more. Alright everybody, and we are back. War is now officially kicked off. And I think it's a good time to start discussing strategy. I kind of want to do the same thing I did in the last campaign, where I focus more on the Western theater than I do on the Eastern theater. More or less, once again, I'm doing the line strategy out here, and put the majority of my forces out here in the West. I don't know if that will be possible or not. I will try, but we'll see if the Union obliges me in that strategy. So for now, I'm going to hold off on recruiting just a little bit longer. Probably shouldn't. But what do we got there? 9,000 men. 2,100. 4,300. Now, you're automatically getting transferred to the Army of the Potomac. Sorry, Magruder, you were losing your command. Mississippi, Carolina, North Carolina. So unlike my Union campaign, I'm not going to be trying to do my armies along state lines. I just don't think it will be possible or feasible. Yeah, I'll pause here while I do a little bit of reorganization so you guys don't have to watch all this. And like I stated earlier, if you'd like to have a brigade in the game and you're a subscriber, please say so in the comments below. Give me a state, officer, uniform, and if I can oblige you, I will definitely oblige you. I will be back once we have something else going on. Welcome back, everybody. It's now April 18th of 1861, and General Wool has moved his Department of the West to engage my Missouri State Guard, and this siege just started, and I wanted to convert it into a tactical battle, considering I had a slight advantage in number and guns, but it's not letting me do that because our readiness is too low. So, do I have another army nearby? No, nobody's readiness is going to be up to snuff yet. Nope. How's he taking attrition? He's got depots right next to him. That don't make no sense. Huh. So I did start doing some recruiting, just like my last campaign. I started a Recruitment Command East and a Recruitment Command West. Recruitment Command East is down in, Savannah? And I have brigades coming, but the earliest ones are 10 and 15 and 18 days away. And in Recruitment Command West, 7 and 11 days away. And the 2 artillery units you see, those are placeholders. Those are not getting farmed out to any units whatsoever. So, looks like I'm going to have to retreat the Missouri State Guard for now. Unless we, no, that's fully in their Union's favor, so let's retreat them out. No matter what, I was going to lose that. So I really did not want to keep a lot of the units that were already fielded, but I kind of like where they're positioned as it is. So I'll be keeping the commands that already exist and just plussing them up, and if the units in them don't plus up in numbers through replacements, I will slowly begin replacing them with full-size brigades. These guys' readiness was not coming up at all. I need to recruit them back here to Rolla if I can, if they don't pursue. Need them at that supply depot. So, and I'm really tempted to try Brownborough's riverboat strategy. I'm not sure if that's my play style or not, but what I am going to do is he did teach me a lot about raiding those blockades with the small 2 and 3 ship fleets and using the raiding option. It was something I've never thought of doing before, and he effectively broke all those Union blockades that way. So once those blockade fleets start showing up, I'm going to be doing the same thing with my little riverboat squadrons, running them out and slowly wearing down those fleets. I just don't think my arm's going to get to go anytime soon. Yeah, everybody's supply is crap right now. Ooh, got a subsidy. What do we got going on here? What can I get? Don't care about civil order. Yeah, take the reedboard muskets for now, because I need to start ordering weapons. Days for really 109 days for 10,000 pieces. 61. I was wait the 109 days. Jeez, it's almost 4 months. Better have them than not have them. Whoosh. Reboard muskets. That's a long wait. Mississippi's. Yeah, these units were all small, so I was able to give them the Mississippi's. I'm hoping their numbers come up through replacements. These guys came with Enfields. 6-pounders. What do I got here? And I've seen other guys start with probably because they're playing 107 beta already. They already had they had a section of 1-pounders and sections of Gatlings. I don't appear to be getting that for my playthrough, sadly. It's got 6-pounders. So what do we give them? It's got 4 guns. I got 10-pounder parrots. Let's give those parrots. Give these guys the 12-pounders. Replace their cavalry weapons. Yes. There's 200 men, so I'll give them the Maynards. I got 300 Colt revolving rifles. Let's do that. A lot of these units are starting out smaller, much, much smaller than I remember them starting. Upgrade these guys. Oh, I got 32,000 Springfield muskets. Where'd those come from? They weren't there the first time I looked. Make sure my fielded troops have decent weapons. Not worried about these guys. I'm going to add another brigade, probably an artillery battery, and see if I can't take down that one fort down there in Florida. So I'm not even going to bother handing out the a lot of these brigades just start really small. I'm hoping that they do increase in size at some point. I'm not handing out the howitzers at all. I don't like them. Don't want them. Fields. He's got Napoleons. Somehow I got 2,000 musketoons now. Give them the Maynards. Alright. That should do it for now. Like I said, my Union campaign, after a few months, my Army of the Potomac, or the Army of Northeast Virginia, which you start with, those troops ended up plussing up in number. Not to like the large brigades, but they did, in fact, plus up in size to usable areas. So I'm hoping the same thing happens. If not, I'll eventually end up disbanding those units. I'll be able to farm those weapons out. The good thing is, given these small units, they do plus up in numbers. I'll have the computer just gives that weapon to those units without you having to order them. So, you know, if that pluses that unit up to like 1,500 men, you know, 400 man units got Mississippi rifles. It pluses up to 1,500. I'm not going to have 1,500 Mississippi rifles to hand out. So, I guess it's a little bit of way of gaming the system. But early war, when you short weapons, you got to do what you got to do. So, I'll be back when I got something else to report. Welcome back, everybody. It is now May 1st of 1861. And some things have happened. As you can see here on my armies list, I have reduced some of the armies that were present in the field. I collapsed the South Carolina State Guard into the Army of Shenandoah under Johnston. So the two brigades, the one brigade and the artillery battery that were in the South Carolina Army, are now being transferred over to the Army of Shenandoah. But there's one at a time. Florida State Militia staying the same. At least I have plans for them to move on to some forts. I do need to plus up the Army Northwest, but that can wait. So I did disband the Missouri State Guard. They were being chased. So, and they were in a Union-controlled area, basically the state of Missouri, which is mostly Union-controlled at this time. They were being chased. They never got the rightness into the orange or anything, so I couldn't move them out of the way, and they end up in a death spiral. So I just ended up transferring the few troops that they did have into the Western Army, and they were all arriving within one day. So McCullough is now being in charge of those gentlemen. So all these brigades are 400. Yeah, they're all under 500 strength. As I said, if they can sit around long enough, and I do have new policies going into effect, hopefully my volunteer numbers will come up, and so will the numbers on these troops. I don't think these guys are going to need to contact anytime soon, so switch these guys to all the volunteers. Do not want to fill up with draftees. So once these units arrive in the next day, I'm going to start sending them back to hopefully reform and plus their numbers up. Without having to actually disband them. Army of Tennessee, I still need to plus up the numbers on. As you can see, it's one brigade and one battery. Well, this did start as a smaller unit, and they are increasing in size. So I do hope they do eventually grow in size, because it's only the one brigade. I don't want to send them off somewhere, but if that area stays clear long enough, I might just do that. But I do have to plus up that brigade. So take a look at the economic reports for the month. So something weird did happen because I didn't go off on a spending spree standing up my army. We were actually able to buy back some debt right off the start, which seems a little odd to me. I didn't think that would be possible. But we have a AAA rating, and we were able to buy back $25 million in debt. So the $40 million in debt we started at is now reduced by $25 million. And it says our tax revenues increased by $113 million in the last month. So I don't know what happened with the economy. It seems like a union strength economy. But we'll see what happens going forward. Now, the intelligence reports really what got me going. So the government's armoring civilian ships. They have done the Hall's Carbines project, no big deal there. But they did recruit 62,000 men into 47 brigades. And it formed the following Army of Pennsylvania, Army of Susquehanna, and they raised several fleets. But they did lose 4% morale for some reason, though we haven't fought any battles. That 62,000 men does worry me, because they have 68,000 in the field currently to my 20,000. So that's a big issue going forward. But to counteract that, Military Policy 1 was the first thing that we did do. Then I went over here to Industrialization, then Militia Act 1, and we're currently working on Militia Act 2. And as soon as that is complete, I'll move into Militia Act 3, and then to Military 2 in order to get the Corps level commands. We might be issuing letters of marque because I want to get the Europeans in on my side. But as soon as that's complete, and if my finances are still good, I'll be going down the industrialization line. And as I said, hopefully going into slavery restrictions, and then recruiting colored troops, and maybe moving on to emancipation if the war lasts that long. It's not something I've done before. I would like to try and get that done. It'd be an interesting thing to see. That's just a little update there. Other than that, it's been quiet. Hopefully we won't see any action until about July. And I'll see you again a few more game days when something else happens. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like the Army of Northeastern Virginia has left Washington, D.C., and I ended up shifting the Army of the Potomac, which I put General Lee in charge of over here to support the Army of Shenandoah, because it looked like they were coming down here, but now it looks like they're marching right past me, and I really can't allow that. These armies here are not in the best shape. The 3-month contracts look like it just came to an end because I did have over 20,000 in the field. Now it says I have 17,000 in the field. Yeah, so a lot of contracts just ended and my units have shrunk. So I have more brigades on the way, but they are going to take a while to get into the field. And also, money-wise, I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look like I'm spending that much money. It says I raised several brigades. You can see a drop here, but it rises back up, so I don't think I should be doing so well financially at this point, the amount of money I just spent on raising brigades. But I have to keep an eye on that economy as we go forward. Something might have happened with the latest update. Contact does happen. Bring you all back in to see what happens. Welcome back, everybody. We're now almost a full month away from the last time we spoke in the game. Looks like the Department of Pennsylvania is coming down to tussle with the Army of Potomac. Let me pause this real fast. We had to abandon both Winchester and Alexandria and Manassas Junction. The Army of Shenandoah was so small that General Johnston decided to withdraw, even though Lee was in supporting distance of him. And honestly, it was probably the smartest move available. If I tried even to pick a defensive battle there, it would have been more than 2-to-1 odds, almost 3-to-1 odds on the defensive. So that was probably a good idea. Army of Potomac is now up to 11,800 men, and Army of Shenandoah is now sitting at 6,100 men. Well, Department of Pennsylvania is at 13,000, so we will have a slight numerical superiority over this army. I'm worried that the Army of Northern Virginia is going to be within supporting distance of them. If they are, hopefully they're far enough away where we can defeat the Department of Pennsylvania before they come up into the field. So right now the Army of the Potomac's got a couple smaller brigades, but they have been coming up in size. So these were much smaller earlier. They are slowly gaining strength, except for Bonham. I don't know why his unit's not growing, but I really can't send him off to do a replenishment right now. Loring is sitting at about the same number of men. Walker is a fresh brigade from Georgia, and same with Ruggles out of Virginia. And Gallatin is transferring up from Recruitment Command East, and he's still 13 days away. I do have 2 more Virginia brigades being recruited for this army, along with 2 batteries of artillery. I'm just holding off on the cavalry until I do the cavalry reforms. Most of my efforts have been focused here on the Army of Potomac, because they're going to be doing the most fighting as of right now, because all the other fronts appear to be quiet. Let's see if we get into a fight here. There they go. And they are not going to have the other army in support of them. Perfect. Let's fight this one out. Battle of Culpeper Courthouse. Alright, what we got going on here? We are sitting on the defensive. And all the way down here at the bottom of the map, I like that. It's like my reinforcements will be coming either from Zion Church or down here on... what's the name of that road? Doesn't have a name. They'll be coming up the road leading up to Ulrich Farmhouse. They could also come over here on the Orange Plank Road. I really do hate the Wilderness map. But we will be able to defend along this unfinished railroad line here, which is good. And they are coming in. Oof. They have a long way to march. And a couple directions they could choose. So they are starting up here. Deployment zone is probably this entire area known the AI. And they can either come down here using Eli's Ford Road down towards Chancellorsville, or they come down this road here and down this road here and come around on my flank. So what I'm going to do is basically put a division in each location and just put the cavalry probably up here towards Hazel Grove. Actually, I'll put them up here at Wilderness Church. It's kind of like halfway point. Probably a bad spot to put them, but I really can't see too many areas with the way the terrain is set up here. I don't even want to defend down here, to be honest. Even along these railroad cuts, they'll have the high ground. But if I defend forward of that, I spread my army out too much. Yeah, so Magruder's division, long range, single file, and we'll put you up here towards Welford. See, they got some small Hampton's Legion's only 600 men. After this battle, I'm going to send them off to refill. He's both at 2,000. I'm going to send each one of these brigades off to refill. I don't want to combine them because he has the Mississippi Rifles. If I send them off to replenish his unit, they'll just get more Mississippi Rifles, which is better for me. Hampton Division is not on the field yet. Okay, Hills Division. Not really liking the terrain. Single file. Do I want to put them on that railroad cut, or do I want to leave them back here? He's assigned another small brigade. Yeah, you know what? I will leave him back here. No, I don't want you on them. Leave him in the center supporting. I'm going to have all these guys build themselves some entrenchments just to get their experience up. Something I really like to do. Same with these guys. Pull them off the line a little bit and just have them do some breastwork construction. And put a battery of artillery with each one. Got the best lanes of fire here. How's he looking like? Yeah, nobody's going to have really good lanes of fire. You know what? He might have the best location here. Maybe not. Nothing's looking good on this map. Leave them there for now. Alrighty, let these guys get to it, and I will come back. Oh, where's my cavalry brigade? Oh, there you are. Said I will send them up here. Probably shouldn't send them too far, but Wilderness Church. It's a small unit. If they get wiped, they get wiped. And I'll be back when we have contact. Alrighty, we are back, and we have made contact with the Union forces. So I did have my cavalry sitting up here at this crossroad, because I assumed they were actually going to come down this flank road, because in previous campaigns the AI was going for the furthest flank possible, but it looks like they came down here from Chancellorsville and down through Hazel Grove. And I'd said I was going to put them here originally, but I thought this crossroad would be better. And now I think I'm going to be caught out of position a little bit. So I just had these guys sitting here building breastworks, and the day is not over yet. We're getting near to the end of the day, which is good, but we are not quite there yet. And since they are coming in over here, I'm really hoping my Army of Shenandoah comes in along this road. This way I can place them to come in on a rear and flank and attack, while the Army Potomac holds them in position. So I'm not going to shift these brigades because it's just it's almost too late in the day too. We'll let this attack develop. Actually, I should advance these guys up onto the railroad cut since that's given a solid cover bonus. These guys I'll keep back here just in case they come through the woods. Looks like they are all coming down the road. I did order these guys to move up a while ago and they still haven't moved. Oh, that's because they're waiting for orders from the Army commander. That's why. And he's all the way to hell over here. Okay, I need you over here now. Let's bring you on over. And their division commander's over here. Bring him over too. Come on, boys. Come in the range of my Mississippi rifles. Yep, and there's the end of the day. Johnston is now on the field. Alright, where'd he come in at? Ah, damn it. It's going to take him forever to get into the fight. Oh well. I got these damn fences here which are going to throw me off. Opportunities abound. Alright, Hampton. Hill. Hampton's guys are not here yet. Bring you boys over. Army commander's already coming on his way. The artillery over. That gun there. That gun there. And calling your skirmishers. Leave his there. These guys up on the line. Those guys right there. Your skirmishers. Push them up onto the railroad cut there. Leave Walker's brigade in reserve. That should do it for now. Calling your skirmishers. These guys' cohesion will fix soon enough. You guys on counter battery fire. They'll fire well, but they'll focus on the artillery more. Okay, Jackson, let's get your division marching. artillery moving. It's going to take them a long time getting to this fight. And I should have pushed these guys onto the cut already. Let's push them up now. That railroad cut. Coming, boys. Don't get too messed up by that crossing, please. Damn. What the hell? brigade back. Stabilize these guys. Good. And just withdraw because he has no money to vision. Notice more infantry up here somewhere. I want to get after that artillery, but I don't think it'll be a good idea. One nasty surprise when Jackson gets on the field here. Yeah, there they are. What if the AI realizes they got another army coming on their ass? And the march doesn't seem to be tiring them out too much, which is good. Oh, don't tell me Jackson's feuding with... Are you kidding me? I bring them back a little bit because you got that one brigade up there. Once they're in position, I'll be able to do a general advance on both flanks of them. He's caught in a Pincer. Yeah, I don't think the AI knows what to do right now. They don't want it to attack. And they don't want to leave the field either. musketry fight. Goad these guys into an attack by putting everybody laying down. Casualties are even. Join the party, boys. Don't be afraid. How's that? I think once my infantry advance, I should be able to place that artillery up here. They should be able to hit something. Losses and they are not happy. That's 10. And my counter battery isn't doing too well. There we go. Get into that fight. Go take some vengeance. AI knows what to do right now. This worked out perfect. Battery, damn it, I want it gone. I want their guns. Capture their guns. Come on, they're retreating through my lines. They should be surrendering, damn it. There they go. All right. We will let these guys go. Some experience on the guns. I don't know where the hell they're going, but guys' experience. Took 15 of their guns and took out 2,100 of their men to 1,030 of mine. Good job, General Lee. Johnston came in on that flank. Really could have not worked out better. So yes, he was the original commander of the Army. I gave him a division, I believe. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,100 men. There were 240 killed and 561 captured. The morale is believed to be nervous. Casualties total 1,030 men, 138 killed, 191 missing, and the rest wounded. Morale is confident, the supply situation mediocre. Captured 1,200 rifles and 8 guns from the battlefield. 497 enemy soldiers have been paroled as no prison camps were available. And I'm not going to be building prison camps. I don't think the expenditure is worth what they bring to the table. So I think we'll advance this to the end of the month and then see what happens from there. Now it looks like the Army of Northeast Virginia is on its way down. Alrighty, it's June 1st. Let's take a look at the monthly reports. Still at AAA. That has not changed. We didn't go up or down. Tax revenues increased by 156 million. We exported 91 million. We're bringing 174 million. We still lack iron ore, wool, iron. That's not so bad. Let's take a look at the reports here. The government's working on Militia Act 3, which is what we were working on. Recruited one more brigade of infantry. Probably forming the Army of the James. And their army morale is down to 88%. Alright, where are we on policies? Militia Act 3 is still 22 days away, and I do not have any projects available right now. Nope. Alright, I believe we will end it here. If you enjoyed the video, like what you saw, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Forces video to the end, just like I said, I think twice in the beginning. If you're watching this and you're a subscriber and you'd like to have a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know. Once again, what state it's from, an officer, which I will accommodate with if possible, same with the state level troops, and what type of uniform you'd like them to be wearing. And I think that'll be it. So happy Friday, everybody, and I will see you all again on Monday.